Amazing. But let me tell you this about belief. Belief. Belief is fascinating to me. Really. It is fascinating. It's mind blowing. And the reason it's so interesting to me is because we all believe, and I've said this over the years, we live by faith. We live by belief. We live by belief. And whatever you believe is what controls you. Whatever you believe, it controls you. And if you get to know yourself, you will see this and know this. But just pay attention to yourself and see how you overreact or don't react or in between react, whatever you do. And watch what you believe. And it dictates how you act in life, what you do in life, what you think in life. We live by faith. Every human being lives by belief. Unfortunately, it's the wrong belief for most people, for all of us until our belief changes. The mind is renewed from darkness, anger, to the light, love, right? The mind is renewed. And what I realized about belief the other day, the depths is up, and I'm still sure there's a lot more I will know about it, discover about it, is that in the belief, Satan, in the mind and in the emotion, Satan is pretending to be God by way of belief. Everything God does, he imitated, but it never works. It's not real. It's false, right? If God said we should be of love, Satan would say the same thing, and you will believe it, but it won't work for you if he tell you that, and you believe him. Because it become emotional, it become ego, it become hate. It does not become love, but you have an emotional feeling that feels like love. It feels like love. And if God say, be strong, don't judge, Satan say the same thing, but you'll believe it, but it won't be real. It won't be real. It will not be real. God said to love one another, hate no one, be angry. Anger is hatred. And Satan said too, and you end up hating everybody. Intellectually think you love someone, love people, and you don't. And so what needs to happen if you want to be free of all that, you got the belief need to flip over. It need to flip over. And then when you deny the former believer that you believe in, the former belief, you accept the higher belief, which is of God inside of you. All right? The mind will be renewed. But you got to flip it. And the way you flip it, number one is forgive, so you have the power that will cause you to flip it, which is love. You doubt it. When you can doubt every thought, you're flipping that belief, and now you believe in God. You believe in the truth. And there's nothing what you can ever imagine. Just check it out. You are responding to what you believe. And those beliefs are coming straight out of hell. And it'll never work. And you will never have peace. Oh, you'll cough up phony peace for a minute, but it won't last. So flip the belief, because the demon, the darkness, the prince of darkness has made a home in your mind. And he's the one feeding you all this stuff. He's the little God, pretending to be the big God. Belief will change everything. We're supposed to walk by faith and not by sight. and you're miserable, lonely, afraid in your head because you're believing in the wrong spirit. Flip it over and believe in the higher spirit, and you'll be fine. And your mind will be renewed. It's so interesting to me. You can't do anything about your vices and your issues, but once you flip the belief, it'll be done for you. It's all spiritual. It's spiritual. The darkness against the light. And the light understands the darkness and the light, but the darkness does not understand. It can't comprehend the light at all. Zero. Amazing, huh? Get to know yourself, folks.